Mozilla had their community call yesterday, and it was pretty eventful. I'll be saying SUMO a bunch here. SUMO is how Mozillians often refer to Support Mozilla, the Mozilla support site. While I'm still thinking through the deeper implications of the latest updates from Mozilla, there are a couple of quick takeaways that I think are important to note. 1. The reason the Japanese support community quit is because of miscommunication. You might have seen that Mozilla's volunteer Japanese community left very publicly via a note on the support forums. This was due to the introduction of automated AI translations to Mozilla local communities. The entire post by the locale leader, marsf, is worth reading, and they raised a number of issues in it. Mozilla's official response to the team rage quitting is that it's all a big miscommunication.
We came in an understanding that this was miscommunication, and we still want to build with those folks. I understand that people can choose not to continue contributing, and that's absolutely their choice. But this was a full case of miscommunication. We still love to have Japanese contributors, and we're working daily with them on giving them all the resources they need to help them with a translation.
Mozilla says that they continue to be in communication with Japanese SUMO. From my perspective, it doesn't look like miscommunication at all. On the call, Mozilla doubled down on many of the issues raised by the Japanese community. Mozilla explicitly does not care about custom localized content or content guidelines.
Machine translation goes and translates from the original English article. So any kind of additional information a localizer might have added in the localized article, machine translation doesn't understand that this is extra information and will go and change it. That is logical. Machine translation thinks about the English article, so tries to localize on the English article.
They simply don't understand why localizers would want that, and they recommend that if they don't want content to be removed, they should instead request that it be added to the US English version. They explain that this version serves as a canonical version of truth for the translation engine.
My recommendation to you is, as a localizer, if you want to add extra context, do add it on the original English article. And the reason we're asking you to add it on the original English article is because you might have a very good idea that the rest of the locals need to know. So if as a Greek, I would like to add a little bit more extra content to make the content more understandable for users, machine translation won't understand that, and that's by design. It tries to reflect the English article. So please, instead of adding on your locale, go and make a change, request a change on the original article.
In one concession to international communities, Mozilla increased the time before the AI overwrote human contributions from 72 hours to 7 days. This is to work around people's real-life schedules, and especially to give people the weekend to catch up on the edits generated by AI. marsf noted in their post that 300 slop articles had been posted by Mozilla already. During the call, there was no mention that any of those articles would be reverted. Presumably, volunteers can go ahead and clean up after the AIs if they so wish. The second takeaway: AI cannot be disabled on a per locale basis. One of the first comments in the Sumo chat following the call from people that hadn't watched it was whether it would be possible for specific locales to disable AI translation. Mozilla talked about this a few times in the call, and yeah, there's not going to be any way to disable AI translation anywhere on the Sumo knowledge base. Mozilla weirdly says that the reason for this is that it serves as a safety net.
It is a safety net. We need to ensure that the articles will still go out. So essentially, we do know that you all have the best intentions in your mind. We do know that you all want to translate and be on time, but we need to also ensure that users are going to be served. That is why that safety net is out there.
Personally, I don't quite understand the safety net that doesn't provide safety. That sounds a bit like jumping out of a plane without checking your parachute first. Sure, it might be fine, but are you going to risk your life to that? Bonus takeaway. Even though everyone outside of Mozilla is calling this AI, Mozilla insists on calling it MT. It seems to me that they think they can avoid controversy by using a phrase that doesn't remind people of AI. I have a lot of other thoughts about the situation that I'll be posting about soon. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe.